These are our new friends.
My picture.
Hey! Beautiful.
I don't want to get a fire out.
We're just going to do a review of the Pelangi villas where we've been staying for the last 3 nights. There are 5 villas here, only 5, and they are building 2 more at the moment right next to where we're sitting. They will have a private pool, the other villas don't, so that should be interesting. Now I've got a list here of pros and cons, and I will be referring to that. So the staff were lovely and helpful, weren't they, Derek?
Yeah,
they were
perfect.
amazing, absolutely
Top
the most.
marks
Yep,
for the
10 out of
staff.
10. The room was clean and made up each day. The boys come in and sweep the front veranda, make the bed, clean the bathroom, so that was good.
And you get a fresh offering every day.
Yes, you do. And you can have fresh towels every day too if you ask them. The gardens around here, which you can't see just at the minute, but you will see in our video, they're lovely, beautiful bananas and coconuts, and there's some other plant that we don't know what that is. But anyway,
And there's lots of bird life.
oh, heaps.
And we even saw a Javan kingfisher,
yeah, that was
which
amazing.
is an amazing looking bird, as you know what a kingfisher looks like, related to, I think, the kookaburra family,
Yeah.
sort of, large beak,
Beautiful
black
colours.
plumage with this beautiful big blue stripe down its back and tail. Fantastic
Amazing.
looking.
Anyway.
And there's a lot of other bird life which flitter around, and there's lots of butterflies. There's yellow-bellied skinks that you'll see
Everywhere.
just prowling around
Big
everywhere.
ones.
And obviously the little geckos, which you hear during the night. Gecko, gecko.
And millions of centipedes.
Yeah,
and
millipedes,
ants and
centipedes.
flies, everything.
All sorts of things.
Yeah,
It's a jungle.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the room. It has great air cons, so that is a godsend. There is a bar fridge with bintangs and bottled water, but if you drink the bottled water, you have to pay for it. I think they're 80,000 each. Most hotels and whatnot provide water every day. This one does, in a great big urn that they fill with bottled water. So it's safe to drink, and it has a little tap on it. It's like a glass urn. So you can use that. There's a very big terrace at the front of our villa, and it has 2 sunbeds, and it's very, very quiet. There's quite a large pool, not enormous, but a big pool. That was very refreshing, wasn't it? We got in there a few times.
It does absorb quite a bit of the sunshine because there's no cover over it.
Yeah, it wasn't freezing.
But it's not actually in the sun. So
was
the water is quite
Great temperature.
warmish.
Yeah.
It's not freezing,
No.
but it does refresh you.
So there also by the pool there are 3 sunbeds with umbrellas and 2 balidays with big cushions, sort of beanbaggy cushions in them. So there's plenty of room. There's only 5 villas, so 5 couples really. Restaurant was amazing. The breakfast was included in the tariff, and the breakfast has been beautiful. You have a choice of American breakfast or Balinese. We kind of chose mostly American, but that was good. And last night we had dinner in there, and we had the special babi guling, which was 350,000 for two. And that was delicious. And
that has to be pre-ordered.
yeah, you have to pre-order that the day before.
And that's brought in from Klung.
Klung Klung market.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buy it there already cooked, and then they bring it here and I think heat it up or recook it or something. But anyway, it was
Very
lovely.
filling.
Yeah,
Very
really
filling.
filling. We had massages in the spa here, which is down at the front
right at the
entrance.
very front,
yeah. And probably one of the best massages I've ever had. We were both in the same room together.
Air conditioned.
Yeah, air conditioning,
Bonus.
really nice room. And 230,000 each, which is a little
bit high,
dearer than
but,
usual.
You know,
Worth it.
we're out in the wilderness, so to speak.
Yeah. So the price for our villa was $650,000 per night, which is $65. So that's pretty good. But the prices do vary depending on the season, and it still wouldn't be expensive.
And that is including the breakfast.
Yeah, including breakfast, and it was very good value for money. So that's all of the pros. We'll just do a few cons, and there aren't that many. When we arrived at the car park the other day, we went, oh my God, there are so many steps everywhere in Cinnamon, which
She
I
has
still
trouble
can't
with that
say. Cinnamon, there are huge steps everywhere.
Because it is a very hilly
Yeah, it's in the
part of
mountains.
Bali.
Yeah.
It's valleys and hills, basically.
So
And
there's
they're
a lot
everywhere.
of steps. Then when we got up those steps to reception, which is in the restaurant, we were greeted by beautiful staff, got a welcome drink, and then got shown to our villa, which was a very long walk from...
Well, for us,
yeah,
it's a
for
long
us.
walk.
We're not young and fit. So it was a long walk to our villa. And the path is all lit up at night, so it wasn't too bad. There is no TV in the room, but we don't really care because who wants to watch TV when you're in a place like this? But just so you know, there's no room service, so you do have to go to the restaurant for breakfast and lunch and dinner, but they are open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. The location of this hotel is very far from anything in Cinnamon. We were told that to go to Salmon Bay Resort, where we were going for dinner the other night, 5-minute walk. We got a taxi there, and it was very, very far. There is no way. It's directly behind.
It's actually just
It's
there.
right there. But you have to go out of here, back down to the car park, up the hill, around the it's miles away. It would have been a good, I reckon, half-hour walk for us. And our
Easily,
dodgy feet and
easily.
dodgy knees. So we
Going
got a taxi.
Uphill, there is an uphill just to start with.
So if you are going to stay here, you really do need transport. You need a scooter or a car or I don't know, a horse, anything.
But there is a taxi service which we found
Brilliant.
through Google Maps. Cinnamon taxi
driver Cinnamon.
Or
Yeah.
that one.
That one.
And they have 5 cars and they're really good.
Yeah, and they all speak perfect English, and they would take us they took us for lunch yesterday, came back and picked us up, drove us to a shop to just get some snacks and things, and I think that was 150,000.
Yeah,
but
it's not cheap.
no, they're not the cheapest, but the
um,
best.
You know, you've got to put up with that
It was
because that's all there is.
pouring with rain when we came out of the restaurant, and the taxi driver wouldn't even let us get out of the car until he'd come to reception here, got 2 umbrellas, came back, it was absolutely pelting down, and he went and got us umbrellas. And when I went into the shop, he got me out of the car with an umbrella, and he held my hand and said, "Be careful, Mum." The service was brilliant. They were so good. So, yeah, all in all, it's been a lovely stay in Cinnamon.
Yes.
And Pelangi Villas, definitely
Pelangi Villas, yeah.
Definitely worth it. If you don't mind a bit of a walk, that's it.
Yeah, and on a good day, Mount Agung
Yeah, you can see it
looms eerily
from here. Yeah, so
over the property.
yeah,
So,
we've really enjoyed our
but
stay.
It's been mostly cloudy. Start of the wet season now, but we've had a few clear days where you can see it and it's majestic. It's really good.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And today is very, very hot and sunny, so no rain by the look of things at this point. And we're leaving here today and heading to Legian for 2 nights, so we'll see you there.